This don't feel right. There we go. There we go. I guess we're gonna make some metal. I don't know. Alright, I need to set up a timer. Yeah, there we go. Or no, maybe it should be. Hey, what's good, average person on Scratch? Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I know I need to record something. Is there anything you'd like to see before I start making metal? Because if not, I'm just going to make metal. There we go, 30 minutes. I'm watching your video every day. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, what's good, Donna Hamilton? Anything music production wise you want to see? Because I thought about doing this series as like a, I don't know, like a fucking, just drinking some damn coffee. Yeah, I can do an almond break. Like just making one from scratch? Yeah, let me load up my drum thing. Drum ass. You know where it's at? Does it make a song only with almond break? Ah. Appreciate that, simp for emos. Yeah, Donna Hamilton. Shout out to Donna Hamilton. Alright, yeah, we can do a almond break. Or, we could make this a series where y'all just give me suggestions and I just make a song with whatever the fuck. Alright, we're at 175 BPM, so almond breaks are actually pretty easy. That's basically the main gist of it right there. Oh, I appreciate that, Donna. Let's see your eyeballs. You happy? Alright, with fast stuff, it's usually best to keep the snare velocity kind of lower. So that's like the main gist of the almond break, but then you can, you know. I think that's right, that's close. I really need hats in there to know for sure. Yeah, you need those fast hats. Might be too fast. Yeah, it might be. Might be here. Maybe we can add in a couple of extra ones sometimes. You appreciate that, K1. No, I don't do Twitch. I gotta wait till I get a better laptop, and then I'm gonna just start doing YouTube and Twitch. I'm sorry you got cancer. That sucks if that's true. Yeah, I think FL Studio Mobile is mid, yes. Oh, no, I see you. I see you. It's just you know how it should be. There's a delay on the on the fucking. I think FL Studio Mobile is mid in my opinion, but I've only tried it like once or twice. I just didn't have any good luck with it. All right, let's see here. My ride will probably be here in about 30 minutes for work. Oh, that's nice of you. What if I do a really specific time? I'm gonna do like make it a metal song in 23 minutes. I don't know. I'm gonna just put this up here so I can see chat. I don't know, I was gonna say metal, but what even is metal? Maybe metalcore. Oh, I like that. I don't have any weed. Yeah, I can play electric guitar in real life. Not as good as I used to. When I was a youngin', I could play it pretty good. Alright, Motionless in White, they do some, like, electronic stuff. Yeah, maybe I could do, like, a Motionless in White type of song. Yeah, okay, something like that. I can rap, but not well. I have a whole rap album out actually, and it's horrible. It's the worst album I've ever made. So I can, but not good. But yeah, it's no, I can't rap God. But yeah, I have an album out called Some Bullshit I Wrote During a Manic Episode, which is me rapping. It's not good. And that's not even me being humble or anything. It's really not good. What's good, Green Fox? Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna try to make a Motionless in White song. So let me see what Sign of Life is in. Sign of Life, Motionless in White, BPM. Yeah, I'm trying to talk quietly because people trying to sleep, but I be waking up early. Hey Leandro, I don't think YouTube is the place to announce that, but you know, whatever you do, it's cool because it doesn't matter because we're all gonna be dead. So you know, do what you want. I don't know, Vulcan / Green Fox. This the only time I get views really is when I do vertical. But you know, I don't know. I could start doing horizontal at least in the morning ones. But yeah, okay, 102. Oh, and then I need to have a timer here. Yeah. Let me see what that looks like in here. It's a little large. Oh yeah, I didn't know the volume was up. Yeah, I don't really listen to rap like that, but Godzilla was a good one. How do I reset the timer? I thought just doing that would reset it. Hell yeah, get a flip phone. Wait, W Music and Vulcan, why are y'all up so early? Oh, y'all must live across the sea. Alright, yeah, 23 minutes. Why doesn't the timer just fucking... I could have swore it restarts when I did that. Oh, well, okay. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Oh, wow. Dang, that's crazy. I don't know if I have a favorite rap artist. I mean, I think one of the best is definitely Kendrick Lamar. I guess if I had to choose, it'd probably be Ghost Main. I was the only rapper. I mean, no, I used to listen to Eminem when I was a kid, so I don't know. EST for life, brother. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, my brother's a huge MGK fan. He took me to EST Fest a couple years ago. All right, I haven't listened to. But yeah, let me know if this is something y'all would want to see. I was thinking, since I'm always up at this time and I have an awkward amount of time before I have to go to work, that I could start doing like a coffee time with ChillPanic, and it would be more of a chill thing. Okay, guitars and synths, that's it. Yeah, Suicide Boys are definitely better technical wise than Ghost Main for sure. This must mean I'm just obscene. That's just me. I'm just obscene. Hey. Okay. All right. Motionless in White in 23 minutes. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna start out with a synth. I'm gonna grab a one shot from one of my packs, of course, because why wouldn't I? These are all free, by the way. I'm not gonna overthink this, and we're also at 102 BPM. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that thing. Metronome. I think I'm gonna go with B minor so we can play it in like drop B. I think the best thing for this like synth slash metal type of shit. Hold on. Timer. Okay, just had to check. Yeah, I think the best thing for this synth metal type of shit is just to have like a really simple melody. Because, you know, a lot of times when you're making shit, it's going to sound best when it's all combined together. You know? So this sounds really simple and like nothing special, but once you start adding like textures and pads and stuff like that, and then the guitars, it sounds just better, you know. Okay, so that's gonna be like our main melody, and then I'm just gonna make some changes to it. And then the end of it can just be like going up an octave. Alright. So we'll just copy that. That'll be our synth. And let's get ourselves an impact. I don't like most of my own impacts, so. Alright, yeah. Maybe we try that octave up. Yeah, I like that. Cause I like that. And let's get ourselves some type of atmosphere just to like be in the background. Where Where's it at? I forgot. Atmosphere, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just get something like that. Turn that to B minor. Alright, then let's just get like a short riser. That I'll have to work because I'm not gonna. I mean, I only got 23 minutes, so I can't be doing too much. Alright, then let's get like a. I want to make like an industrial type of little. Just gonna grab a drum loop. No, not like that. I'm just going to use the Lincoln Pork sample pack, which is another free pack of mine. Maybe I'll link it below. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, something like that where it just sounds kind of weird. Okay, now we need to add that intro guitar. Okay. I gotta look at the time. 17 minutes, okay. And yeah, simple is better with this type of shit. And I'm just gonna change the Odin's tuning to drop B. Alright, we're just going to start off with something really simple on the lowest string. And I need to force that string, so that would be the key switch F, I think. I kind of want a chord, actually. I can make that shorter because we're gonna make it glitchy anyways. Oh, and I'm gonna add like a fast thing right here just to give it more like a glitchy thing. These like tiny little fast notes really help with the glitchiness. Change up the velocities, make it sound a little bit more real. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna export that little thing, and then that can be our like intro guitar. It'll be all distorted and stuff. Add that womp womp. Yo, what's good, Connor? I remember Prodigy. Hey, Coley Hop. Coley Cop. Okay, so to make this something glitchy, really all you need for like glitchy shit is just distortion and a bandpass. I'll just turn this shit up all the way because I don't care. Bandpass. And then let me turn it down some because that's going to be loud. Maybe we took out too much highs. That's another way to get like glitchy sounds, is just like bumping up random parts of the EQ. Yeah, I think that's cool. Alright, and I'm just gonna like start it off bouncing between the left and right ear. And then I like to have it right before the drop or the break comes in to like go back to center. Then I also need a noise gate on this, I think, after the distortion. Or no, before the distortion. I'm gonna just use Fruity Limiter, because why not? Alright, and I think we need like extra. We need like a little extra atmosphere. Yeah, make it more like dramatic. This is F sharp minor, so let's take that down by 7 to make it B minor. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we need like a drum fill. Yeah, why not? Nah. Yeah, maybe that one. Okay, what's my time at? 10 minutes. Clap your head. What does that mean? I'm gonna get rid of the synth right here for now. And I gotta draw some drums. I only got 10 minutes left. This is gonna be hard. Making a whole song in 23 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, we'll just do like that. Alright, yeah. Do some cymbals. And have both cymbals hit the first hit. Alright, I gotta put on a Motionless in White song. Okay, something like banana type of shit. Okay. Okay, 8 minutes. Goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna just throw a Camel Crusher on the whole Get Good drum set. Alright, let's make this sound cooler. Actually, I'm gonna make this, I don't know. Alright, let's just make something from scratch. And maybe an octave. Yeah, we can take out the first one right there. Okay, and then I think just like a palm mute, just something to switch it up. And then since they're kind of melodic, let's go like so like G to A. Copy that, make it a power chord. And then let's make this like a stacked power chord. So we got that, which is just a semitone above the tonal. Okay, and then we can go back to a glitchy drum loop and having this. Okay, so I'll make this synth unique a sample and turn it down an octave. And I feel like we need more drum. We need like more electronic sounding drums, but just like a steady one. So I'm just gonna Okay, and then we just need some hats and to make that a snare. And really for that industrial sound, I'm just gonna like just really distort the snare and then take out the high end of it. Or the low end, I meant. Alright, and then we need some bass. I'm gonna go to my modern post arsenal pack, which is also free. And I got some bass layers. That might be too high, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just have it switch on and off between a higher octave and a lower octave. I think that'll sound cool. Oh, I only got 2 minutes. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe it should just go. Yeah, we'll just have it go back and forth. And take down the low end just a little bit. And also put a side chain on it so it's not clashing with the kick. We need some type of atmosphere in the chorus too, or the verse. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll just do that one semitone down, so it's, yeah. And I think I'm actually just gonna have just the high one. And maybe there it can switch. Okay, so my time's pretty much up, yeah. Maybe 23 minutes was too short. Yeah, I don't know if I can provide anything valuable making something in 23 minutes. That's such a short time frame. What's good, 47? Yep, these are actual sunglasses. Huh. Wait, let me make sure. Oh yeah, my ride must be running late. Oh, I appreciate it, Carmelo. Yeah, I was thinking about, well, while I got y'all here, can somebody tell me what you would want to see that I can do in like 30 to 45 minutes in the morning? Because I'm just going to start recording videos in the morning. Oh, what's good, Maury? And while, oh, yeah, And for the recorded video, this is what I got. Yeah, bro, you can't do anything crazy in 20 minutes. Like, oh, hell yeah. Stevie K. From Ashes to New. That sounds familiar. Isn't it super? Yeah, it's like almost 5:30. I gotta work early. So I usually have like 30 to 45 minutes in the morning. Yeah, I can make a J. Cole type beat, I suppose. I'm not the best at those. But I gotta get some more coffee. I'm still not awake yet. BRB. But yeah, while I'm getting the coffee, somebody please what type of like something that would be interesting or educational would you want that I can do in like 30 minutes, you know? Because I don't know, bro. I'm getting some coffee, I know that. Hell yeah. I'm lighting up and drinking coffee. That used to be my breakfast every morning. Yeah, I'm thinking about just doing, like, I could do like a 1 hour session every morning, and then eventually it'd be like making a song from scratch, and then it'd just be like a whole song by the end of the week. Don't do that. Ha 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 ha. New from template. Oh, so I can stop recording. Oh. Track my face. Alright, I need to name that video. I need to name the motherfucking video. And then I really need to. What's good, Lana No Name? How you doing? Happy 420 to all. Yeah, I don't even smoke, bruh. I don't even be smoking, bruh. I need to upload this to Dropbox so I can edit it later on my phone. Skirt. Anybody got any requests on what to do? I'm just chilling. I am from the U.S. I started producing for the last 3 months. What are some piece of advice for beginners? I would say if like your goal is just to get better at music production, I would just fucking look at all the tutorials you can and put them into practice. Because that's the main thing. Whenever you're a beginner, you don't even know what you don't know. So it's like I don't know, it's a really cool time period. Like I miss when I didn't know a bunch of shit, because I feel like I made more interesting stuff. So it's actually kind of a cool thing whenever you're at that level. Dismiss. Sorry. So yeah, I would just say make all the fucking music you can, and don't try to monetize too early, because that's where I fucked up a little bit. I was trying to make it a full-time income before I was even good. What's good? Actual off. So yeah, and I would say like make like 3 beats for every tutorial you watch, you know. Like don't get too trapped in tutorial land, because the actual learning, the actual progress isn't going to come from you making stuff. The mindset shifts and stuff and the actual techniques might come from tutorials, but you actually making the music is what's going to make you better at making music, you know. It's like you got to do the thing to have the power type of thing. Damn, I don't think my ride's awake. He's late. We got a little extra time. You're from Russia. Nice. Russians are pretty cool, I think. Well, I guess it's cold over there, so they have to be. Yeah, like first beats are alive. When you do it for a while, it loses the magic. And trying new genres is fun, too. Learning shit is more fun than making good music. Yeah, I don't know. The magic does go away sometimes for me, but it always comes back. I'm actually thinking about making a video called "The Retarded Rapper: My Secret to Endless Creativity." But yeah, I have this alter ego named Hempseed Broomstick, who's like a mentally handicapped rapper, and whenever I'm feeling stuck and like music just isn't fun for me, I just like channel that ridiculous person, and it just takes the pressure off. You know, I feel like it gets you more in that alpha brain wave state, not alpha like red pill, the alpha wave, like brain wave, like the creative flow. But yeah, I do like learning shit. I think that's a great way to keep it interesting. Ken Carson type beat, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I could do some Rage, I guess. Yeah, I started working on a Rage sample pack, and then I was like, this is ass. I don't like it. Or no, it was good. It was just I couldn't come up with a bunch of Rage melodies. I never really made a lot of Rage stuff. Let me look up Ken Carson. I haven't really listened to him much, or at all. Okay, this stuff seems a little slower. I love those old school sounding trap beats. Okay, let me tap out that tempo. kind of hard to tap out the tempo because dude rapping so off beat and it's fucking me up. That's wild, this thing. What's Yellow Wolf? I don't really fuck with Yellow Wolf. I don't know. I mean, he's good, but I just don't like his voice. Why you have your dashboard on the screen? I don't know. So I can see chat. Yeah, I was tapping out the tempo to a Ken Carson song because somebody said make some rage. So I'm going to just make some rage. 140 to 150 is good for rage. Okay, hell yeah. That's around the range I'm comfortable with since I've mostly done dubstep. Okay, so first of all, rage. We just need some trap drums. I don't know, I'm gonna just use the Cymatics Cobra pack, because why not? Yeah, that's a good one. Get a little trap kick. And then yeah, I like that snare. Alright, let me turn those drums up a little bit. And one thing I do like about Rage though, even though I don't really listen to it, I respect it because I just love how the mixing is not a priority. Like, I love that shit. By the way, Murda Beats, he's got some great drums. Okay, so in Rage, I don't think the drums are too crazy. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Then I can do like I just like to do a 4 on the floor open hi-hat. So yeah, those would be our hats. And then we'll do a kick and a snare. Boom, 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 boom. Make the drums hella crazy. Okay. That sounds weird. Yeah, something like that. Melody, whatnot. Okay, and then for the melody, you know, I think just having it be, you know, doing a fifth up, that's like the Rage sound. Basically a power chord, and then just playing it wrong. So I'm gonna just do like a basic, something like really basic. Oh, that's my ride. He's gonna be here at 6:10. Okay. It's good to have the mono and legato, you know, so you can get that like. Make it slide a little bit more. Maybe a little distortion. Hold on, let me change the screen size. Yeah, I think something like that'll probably work. Just for like the main sound, you know. Maybe we can take the random phase down. I might add some noise to it also, just to give it a little extra. Alright, now we need like a big bass. So let's just get like a loud ass 808 that makes the whole track clip a little bit. Well, we can try that one maybe. I'll just put a soft clipper on the 808. Way too loud. See, that 808 might be a little too long. Let's shorten it up. Well, now that we got a bass, maybe we can make this higher pitch. And then we'll just go up one semitone to follow that melody. And then if you want to be extra, you know, you can add those like and then like maybe a slide. You know, maybe we want to be extra today. All right, and then let's make that main melody have some reverb on it. And one thing I learned with making rage stuff is just a really cool thing you can do is like take whatever melody you make And then, bro, I'm about to go to work in like 15 minutes. I got a full-time job. I'm a single dad. YouTube channel I produce for clients. Bruh, you ain't never seen no musician work like this, bruh. Okay, so what you can do is copy the main melody thing you have, and then use another synth. Like, it's good to have like a saw wave as your like chords, and then have a square wave type of sound for your lead. So then basically you just copy the same melody and then you paste it up one, and then you just turn it into an arpeggio and put it in the background, and then that kind of just, I don't know, it works. Well, you gotta experiment. But I feel like the lead needs to be a little more distorted. And then maybe do like a phaser, just try out some weird shit, you know. Bro, how do you make it so fast, bro? Do you mean like how to make the beat fast, or do you mean like how to make the melody fast? And then I'm gonna just add some distortion. A little too much, so I'm definitely gonna take it down. And then if you want that 808 to hit a little harder in small speakers, you can just route to this track and make like a distortion layer for your bass. Sometimes I like to do a bit crusher. So you can just like, okay, add a bit crusher and then boost somewhere. It doesn't really matter where. Boosting at different frequencies is going to give you a different sound. And then just after all that effects, just high pass it. So that way you have more like, you have chaos, but it's still controlled, so it's still gonna hit right. Alright, yeah, this one might need a little extra help, so let's give them some distortion. And then that that melody, the like the art, we'll add some more reverb to that, and also just some delay. It just makes it more interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna look at the comments now. Oh, thanks, Stevie. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yo, Chill, do you have any suggestions for me? I recently tried to distort my kick by pushing it into the master limiter, but it overshadowed every other element. I'm helpless, bro. It's my first time doing it. Funk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, funk is weird with that. Hold on. Do you have any tips for compressing low end 808s kicks, bass? Can you sound more consistent? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna do one at a time. Okay, so with funk, are you trying to go for that sound? Because I think with funk, that's usually what I do if I'm making funk. Like I just really turn the kick up like all the way so that it does kind of duck everything, because I've noticed, especially in like Brazilian funk, but you're just trying to get it loud without it ducking everything. I guess okay, hold on, let me think about this. Let me think. Let me do a new project and see if there's some way I can do this. Sounds like a trash can. Okay, I would first suggest just like getting like a funk kick, you know. It depends on what type of sound you're going for. But if you want it to be loud without it clipping the master and making everything just, if you want it to be really loud without it ducking everything out, the only thing you have to do is just make sure there's a limiter on it, you know, and just like adjust the volumes. So if you've got a limiter on the master and then your kick isn't going above 0 dB, like you should be good no matter how hard you press it. I would suggest like you can make it louder by layering too. Like Umru's got some really good kicks, like this. That's not the one I was thinking of though. Like he has some like wide kicks. So just kind of like with the 808 actually, like. All right, let's just. Let me just, no, we'll just do a clap. So, I mean, for my kick and snare, I usually just put them both in a bus and then put them through a soft clipper. But yeah, first of all, just getting the punch of the kick, I like to scoop out mids, take up the high end and take up the low end. You know, and then if I just want it to punch as hard as I can, just transient shapers. But as long as that limiter's on the kick, it's never going to go above 0 dB. So, you know, you can add whatever and it's not going to duck everything out. Let me see if there's some type of funk loop in here. Oh, that's a loop I made. Hell yeah. But then you can like clone that kick and then put it in a different mixer track. Sometimes I like to do like a stereo enhancer and make it like wide, and it's just the same thing with the 808. It's just like a lot of parallel processing, you know. Like you can just distort it, maybe even throw OTT on it. But then, just make sure you high pass it after everything. So we all make beats in here. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I love coffee. Sorry, I'm trying to go through the chat. But yeah, that's all I got on kicks. Let me see what time my ride's gonna be here. I forgot. 6:10. Okay. So I got 11 more minutes before I have to go to work. I'm actually not stoned. I'm scared of marijuana. It makes me feel crazy. I don't know, man. You can be high and listen to anything. I used to love listening to Lamb of God while high when I was in high school. That would make me hear all the detail. Yeah, Mar, I hope it helps. But I think one thing to keep in mind is also, like, I don't have the answer for your song for what you're trying to do, and nobody else does either. And it's really, everything is just kind of first principles thinking. It's like you just learn kind of the fundamentals of how audio works, and then you like work with that in whatever way you can to get what you want. Yeah, I think funk is a good one for starting out, because they're not so heebity-jeebity about the mixings. So yeah, you can make good funk shit without much knowledge for sure. I agree with that. Drinking with metal is a terrible combination for most folks, especially in the South. What's good, Let Embrick? Oh yeah, sorry. I keep looking down at the chats. I just keep showing y'all my head. Oh damn, I appreciate that, Carmelo. That was nice of you. I love energy drinks, but I actually don't drink them like that anymore because it was fucking up my liver, so I had to be careful. But thanks. Oh, that's an egg emoji. You were saying hi, egghead. Wow. But yeah, I'm probably going to start coming up here on live every morning and recording some type of video. So if there's anything I want to see, just let me know. Drinking make you feel sad, so you will feel the song. Weed trippy, so you have to pull trippy music. Yeah, I don't know. Weed used to make me feel like I was in the song, I'll probably be starting at like 4:30 to 5, somewhere around there. Hell yeah. I'm glad y'all are doing that, even though I don't do that, despite the glasses. Oh yeah, and this isn't like I didn't purposefully go live for this reason, but I did just make a coffee mug with my logo on it, and a shirt that says, I don't know, bro, I'm so fucking high right now. Damn, 47, that's fire. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm in EST, Eastern Standard Time. Hey, I get it. Hard, man. It'd be like that. I got the logo from the glasses. Yeah, these were the glasses for my alter ego, Hempseed Broomstick. And then I was just trying to build up my YouTube, and I was like, I need some type of brand, something that makes me stick out. And I was like, well, I'll just use these, I guess. All right, more. Have fun eating with your parents. Yeehaw. Just don't eat your parents. Yeah, Billy Young. I agree. That's that's my favorite thing about the whole thing. It's kind of just like an inside joke with myself. It's like I'm Batman, because like I'm seriously terrified of weed. Back when I was a lot younger, I used to like it, but something changed in my brain, and now anytime I've tried, it just fucking, I don't know, it scares me. It makes the demons come out. Alright, well, I definitely don't have time to make a beat. Well, I don't know, I am a speedrunner. Definitely gotta be faster. Let's see here. 808. Well, nah, I'd have to make that longer for it to be anything. And then who knows? Oh yeah, 6:05. Yeah, I gotta get out this bitch. But I just love making music. That's all I want to do, is make music all the time. Kick is too EDM sounding. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? We could just do this. Hold on. Oh yeah, no limiter on the master. Clipper on the master. We could turn this shit up like this. One distortion. How about 5? That's another thing I like to do with music production, though, is just do the wrong shit and just see what happens. You know, it's probably going to sound awful, but... something to Pink Floyd. Oh, that would be cool. I like pitch shifting a lot. Lower octaves be changing shit nice. Oh, like taking your main melody and like pitch shifting it down and then like layering it in, or... Well, I gotta bounce. It's time for me to go to worky poos. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna try to do something. Oh, the kick. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow morning too. I don't know what the fuck it'll be, but you know. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta Go to work in 3 minutes. All right. Peace, y'all. Have a good day. Good morning to you.